I would now like to invite Elizabeth McKenna in Ireland to make her presentation. Over to you, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Brian. I'm Beth McKenna. I'm a support worker with the Presentation Sisters in Monasterevin. And I'm working connected with the mission office. So what I see is not hands-on frontline work that the Presentation Sisters do, but look for support systems that can assist them in their work that they're doing in the funding applications, and work with Mission Cara that they might be seeking support for. The Climate Justice Mission is the project that I've put together, and we look part of our work with is to seek to build better quality of life for all, to embrace the integrity of creation, and to work for transformation for unjust systems. And doing the course with ERI, I see the platform that you have as the virtual learning tool would be helpful in the Development Education Office where I am. We're looking at building the capacity of the project teams on the ground. Development education language is very broad, and to go through a results-based project cycle requires an ability, I suppose, and a knowledge and assistance to get the flow of what you want to achieve, and to bring in the human rights elements and the cross-cutting issues, how to explain them to a wider audience. And by setting up a hub with the learning tools that, for example, that you have, with congregational material, and with structures that influence you on the ground and the climate, we can together build a stronger support system for those working in the grassroots level. We can see with Mission Cara, we have 90 members. The 90 members, what the information is gathered, the results there is fed into the Irish government, and that's distributed like we see with the UPR, it will be coming up next year, and the information gathered will feed in. So it's important that it's a voice. When you see strengthening systems that can get out how sustainable projects are, it brings it to a wider audience. I was part of it is looking at Ireland, and the course introduced us to the different platforms. We're doing our universal review next year. We are legally committed to delivering 20% of our carbon emissions, reducing about 20% in this year. Now, Ireland has failed on that. We haven't met that. It's going to cost Ireland to buy credits and to cover the shortfall. We have our next target is to reduce by 30% in 2030. So we can see we're trying to encourage the Irish government to implement the Climate Action Plan. Part of that, their activities, say, is to reduce the electric cars on the road 1 million by 2030, to ensure that energy fitting in the houses, to introduce renewable energies. And what you've done on the course is you brought my attention to what we're doing and to monitor. There are means there that we have for monitoring. And we can see probably one of the benefits or side benefits of the COVID is that Ireland has reduced our electricity down by 15% and diesel consumption down by 20%. So we can see initiatives like that, which we want to encourage, has impact. And you saw in Europe where the animals had returned to the canals in Venice, and we will see how these initiatives and striving for it, there's a reason for it. The government doesn't like it because it has costs, we look even on the platform we have, one of our biggest problems is our carbon banks. We're building carbon carbon bank factories, and then that will they emit power. They need power, and by 2027 that will be 30%, represent 30% of Ireland's power. Can we afford that? I know there's economic. We have to look at the other hand, the hand that feeds you and the hand that doesn't. But we have to think about for Ireland, what impacts climate change have for the projects on the ground. Just the initiatives that they take, that it's powerful, the small bit that they do into the global scale. So I urge then our government to look at how the impact of climate change on Ireland. We've seen the rainfalls increase, and but we have to think global as well. We can't afford to buy credits, and to impact those in the global south who are small contributors to the carbon. But thank you.
So thanks, Beth, for that, and all the best in the creation of a resource hub for the Climate Justice Mission for the presentations.